Now, a friend of mine just asked the other day, they said, why is it I've got loads and loads of leaves and yet I've got flowers on, but I've got no tomatoes coming? Dead easy. It's the pollination. If you've got them indoors, in the house or in a greenhouse, and this is shut, you might not get all the pollinators going there and actually cross-pollinating all of the flowers. Now, they need it. A couple of quick ways you can deal with it. On a nice dry day like today, just go in and tap your plants. That's all you need to do. If you tap the plants, that super microscopic pollen comes out and gets caught on the warm breezes and it goes to every other plant. Now, if you're worried that you might not be pollinating them enough, get a bit of grass and just Ken Dodd tickling stick. Just tickle all of the different flowers, go around, just literally brush against the flowers. So everywhere you've got a flower, if you give it a quick tickling with a tickling stick, that'll cross-pollinate. Your flowers will turn to tiny little tomatoes. Bob's your uncle. So your plants are in, they're growing great, but everything's getting a bit stuffy inside. Bit like my chest this morning, don't mind it. Sharp pair of secateurs or penknife, all your lower leaves, take them off. By now you don't need them because you should have plenty of flowers coming on and even some fruit on in some cases. So all of these additional leaves can come off. Remember, these plants are vines. They like to grow up. If you leave those big leaves on the bottom, they'll suck all the goodness out and your plants won't do quite so well. So I'm taking off all those lower leaves completely, up to about where my first truss comes in. All your real work for the plant is done by these leaves up here. They're getting the sunlight and the photosynthesis. The roots are getting the water and the moisture and the nutrient. And what you want in the middle is a vine with great tomatoes on. So clip away, get rid of them. If you've done like I have and you've stuck a great big courgette in the bottom, pull out the extra leaves of those as well, because they'll not help you in the long run. Any little side shoots you can see on the bottom, take them off because that plant is trying to grow new branches. Take them all away, don't give it the chance. Remember, you want all that goodness to go up these stems, and that is where that's gonna go. Now that is for your climbing tomatoes, but they're your indeterminates, remember, like potatoes, they like to grow big. These are indeterminate plants. Your determinate plants are your bush variety. If you've got a bush tomato, don't clip it. Just leave it as it is. Maybe if it gets too bushy, take a couple of bits off, but not too much. If some of them have got a little bit of a tomato on, don't worry, you've got plenty more. You're after those 5 trusses going up your main vine. Once you get them, Bob's your uncle. Now, any suckers you see, there's a one, you see it? They're in the middle, they're in the fork of the main stem and the branch. You get the sucker coming out here. If you leave it on, it'll grow a new branch. You will get tomatoes on it, but I prefer to just take them away. If they're too thick, just clip them off. Just like that. Now what you could do, if you're a bit tight like me, put it in a jar of water and that will actually in a couple of weeks start to grow roots and you can plant it out again. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
A few moments later.
So you've just finished all your watering and you're a bit concerned that in this temperature they might dry out a bit quickly. That happens at the back for me on these straw bales that don't hold the moisture like I thought they would. So my cucumbers are getting a bit thirsty. Simple solution. These things are all over the place. People throw them away left, right and centre. All you've got to do is take one of these, fill it up with water, get yourself a drawing pin, put a few holes in, see that? Squeeze it and it comes out. Lay that face down in your pot and gravity will soon squeeze some of that water out. You don't need too many holes because you want this to last a bit. And for the big ones at the back, same thing, big bottle. Stick it around there. That one was a bit bloated. Same thing, put them in on the back and they will keep your plants nicely watered. What do you do when they're empty? Well, fill them up again. Easy peasy. Check out the rest of the site for other great ideas.